about 10:15 on Saturday. I am leaving Target and I'm getting ready to go to Volkswagen because I have a service appointment that sounds like it's really just an oil change. And I will probably be a few minutes late. So I woke up this morning and took a 45-minute Peloton class. And I was supposed to go to this like tasting with Eliza, but just before I got on my bike, she called and said she had like this eye injury that she's been dealing with for a couple of days. She went to the doctor. They told her that she had a very small abrasion on her eye and that she needed to get antibiotics and not wear her contacts and let it heal. And Liza, being Liza, put her contacts on the next day. So now her eyes are hurting, or her eye is hurting again. So she's out of commission for the day. So that little excursion that we had planned is not going to happen. So what she was going to do is I was going to take my car to Volkswagen and then she was going to pick me up from there and then we were going to go to where we were going to go. But that changed. So then after my workout, I thought, well, let me see if I can just do my Target run for the week really quickly, take the stuff back home, and then go to Volkswagen. It's not really working out that way. So I'm going to take my car. It's going to get an oil change. I'm just going to stay there. I'm not going to be shuttled back, and I'll just take, I think, my little bag of food items in there with me so they're not sitting in the hot car. And so I think what I'll just make today is a day of me time. I'm going to see if I can get a manicure in because the nail polish, my nail cracked, or not cracked, my nail broke underneath like the gel coat and the gel polish, and I was tinkering with it and just like ripped that little piece of nail off. And apparently that one little piece of nail that I ripped off was the one piece of nail that was holding that whole nail together, that whole nail gel covering, gel polish. And last night when I was walking Riley, the whole piece of polish just came off. So you could see like that came off, and then the rest of my nails said, well, we also give up. So now I have a thumb that is naked, bare, exposed. And I wasn't supposed to get a manicure until sometime next week. But looking at my calendar for next week, I feel like I have a meeting after school every single day. And if not a meeting, it's a day I'm supposed to go to Orange Theory. So I texted the nail salon to see if the person that I go to is available today, and I haven't heard back. So I figure I can get a manicure. I just found out that I have a massage scheduled for tomorrow. My hair's already washed and twisted. So I said, you know what, it's disappointing that you and Liza can't go and do what you were going to do, but maybe you could just turn this into a weekend where you just do a lot of self-care. Take care of you. You've had a rough week. So we'll see if that comes to pass. I got to get my car serviced first and we'll go from there. But I'll probably scale back on the amount of vlogging. It was nice to not have a whole lot of vlogging. Last weekend I just kind of give myself a break. But sorry, I thought I saw traffic and I was silently panicking. But we shall see. So I'm just saying good morning, hello. How's it going? And while I'm at Volkswagen, I think I'm just going to work on starting to grade those essays because I brought my laptop. So, anywho, I will talk to you guys later. Hope you're having a great day so far. It's about 6:15. I'm home, obviously. Hi, Riley. There's little Ruru. I think I vlogged when I was at Volkswagen getting my oil changed, and that was it. I think I just got footage of me working. So I got my oil changed. I was at Volkswagen, I would say, for a little over 2 hours, which was slightly longer than I expected because my car was literally just sitting waiting to be serviced for a good hour, to the point where I eventually asked, like, do you know when they're going to actually start on my car? And then soon after they took it. But while I was there, I got some grading done. I started grading the close read response to the monkey's paw for my homeroom class. My switch class will get more time on Monday to work on it because they were a little bit behind. But the ones that I read so far, for the most part, they all did a good job. Like, I'm using the rubric that's on StudySync, and there's 3 categories, and you're ranking them on a scale of 1 to 4. One of the categories is theme. One of them is basically assessing how well they explain their text evidence, and then the third category is like conventions. And I'm giving everybody a 4 on theme because we identified it together. Like, unless they just weren't paying attention and didn't identify the theme as greed or something else, and then justified it with text evidence, they got 4 points there, which I feel like is fair because this is their first assignment. And so at least one category I knew that they would pick up some points. And then everybody else maybe missed a point or 2 with the analysis of the text evidence. So what I'm recognizing with a good number of the students is that they'll give you the text evidence, but their explanation of it is just like lacking. Like, it's very faint, very vague. And so what I like is I made sure everybody's StudySync account was integrated with Google, which allowed them to respond on a Google Doc. And that Google Doc is then uploaded to StudySync. So you can either grade their response directly on StudySync, or read their response directly on StudySync, I should say, or on the Google Doc. I chose to read it on the Google Doc so that I could leave comments and feedback on some things that I wanted them to be aware of or think about going forward. And then I obviously put the grade on StudySync. So one student so far has gotten full credit. Like, he did a really good job of like elaborating on his explanation and had a good opening paragraph and all of that. So I'm feeling hopeful. And so that's what I did at Volkswagen. Then I left, came home, showered, ate, took a nap, and then went and got a pedicure. Couldn't get a manicure in, but I am going on Monday, so I'll have to live with this naked nail until then. But I got a pedicure and my eyebrows waxed, which is why they're gone. She knows now that, you know, I have makeup filling them in, and she just is determined to believe that she cannot clean my eyebrows up without completely wiping them off. So I've just accepted the fact that when I go see her, I can't really have plans after that, or I need to have my eyebrow pencil with me. So I got that done, and then I stopped at Starbucks and treated myself and said, it's Saturday, you can do whatever you want. So I just got a refresher, and I also talked to my brother. He called to check in on me, so we talked for a while, and then I washed the dishes and emptied the dishwasher, which is something I had been avoiding all week. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to take Riley on a WALK, and then I'm actually going to come home. I'm going to eat leftovers. I was going to cook, but I realized I took out, like, since I order a my Green Chef is enough to feed 4 people per meal, you get double of everything. So I took out half of the meat of 2 recipes. So instead of taking out 2 packs of Italian sausage for the recipe I was supposed to cook tonight, I took out 1 pack of the Italian sausages and then 1 pack of the ground beef, because they looked like they were the same thing, but they weren't. So I need to now defrost the other pack of Italian sausage and really the other pack of ground beef. And I think that I'll be okay with just leaving them both in the refrigerator. But all that to say, I'm not cooking. I'm eating leftovers. Last night I had like wings. I just was craving wings, and so I had wings and tater tots. So I'm gonna eat some leftovers, and I'm gonna work on a Saturday night. It's gonna be a raging Saturday night, but mentally, I'm just kind of taking care of me this weekend. And even though it sounds like I'm working, I know I've said this before, but I think doing some work is a form of taking care of me, because this week I just really was surviving. Like, I wasn't like ahead of the game in any kind of way because we were just so busy. So I think I'll actually be relaxed doing that. I feel very relaxed right now. It feels nice and comfortable in my apartment. No, I work too hard. This is not an apartment. This is a condo, as per my mortgage. But I just lit a candle, and I'm just gonna sit here and work and watch something on Netflix or something, and then spend time with the little Riley Roo. Riley, you wanna show me your face? Riley, there's face. Riley. You know, he's still feeling himself from his haircut, so he has a bit of an ego still. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and close out the vlog here. I need to hurry up and get out before the sun goes down. So it's not the Saturday I was supposed to have, but I'm not mad at it. It's okay. So if you enjoyed today's vlog, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. And if you're not following me on Instagram, head over there and follow me at Smarty Style. And as always, I hope that you guys are well. And if you're not well, please be well. And I will see you tomorrow.